Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, make sure you click that subscribe button. I would love for you to join the family. You guys really enjoyed my video from last week, and I pray that you guys enjoy this one as well. Today we're going to talk about the birthday blues. My birthday was 3 days ago, so I think it's only appropriate to talk about how a lot of people have negative emotions associated with their birthdays. We're also going to talk about why it is no one else's responsibility to make you happy on your birthday. I know that birthdays have so many emotions associated with them. I actually have experienced the quote unquote birthday blues one time in my life, and that is when I was in college and experienced one of my first ever periods of depression. Thankfully, it was one of my last as well, by the grace of God. I just remember feeling so overwhelmed at that time, and I would just be on the bus crying for no reason, and I just couldn't control myself. And it just so happened that my birthday that year fell within that time frame of when I was depressed. So I understand feeling really sad on your birthday. And I also know that it took so much intentionality for me not to experience it the next year and the next year. Literally, it's kind of like seasonal depression, right? So every time my birthday came around after that one year, I had to be so intentional about not letting those same negative emotions creep into my head. And what I mean by that is just surrounding myself with certain people, even like positive self talk, being very prayed up, making sure I had things planned. And even if I didn't have things planned, making sure I had a heart of gratitude because no matter what was going on, I had been blessed with another year. I think the interesting thing about that time period in my life is that I cannot pinpoint why I was so depressed, right? There wasn't any big significant thing that happened in my life. There wasn't any big loss or any big confusion. I mean, I was stressed from college, but for some reason, something just came over me and it was just like so much sadness. And I just couldn't get out of it at the time, right? And it happened to be around my birthday. But I do know that for some people, there are clear reasons why you feel the birthday blues around your birthday. Whether that's trauma, your birthday wasn't that great when you were growing up, and every year those emotions come back up. Whether it's grief, you lost someone, and now you have to sit with the fact that you can't celebrate with them this year. Whether it's reflecting on what once was, life changes, and a lot of times that change can be really hard, or it can be reflecting on what never was. You could reach a milestone birthday and maybe you haven't accomplished what you thought you would have accomplished by now, and that's really hard to face. No matter what it is, we can all be sure of one thing: birthdays bring up emotions. And whether they're good or bad, they're going to come every year on the same day. Now, let's be clear. I love birthdays, which is why it made me so sad to find out that there are so many people out there that constantly have negative emotions associated with this day. And like I said, I get it, and y'all, I've been there. However, I wholeheartedly do believe that birthdays are meant to be celebratory. So, my goal of this part of the video is to help us rewrite our narratives and to get us all to the place where we feel comfortable celebrating this crazy, complex, beautiful thing that we call life. So, the first step of this is realizing that it is no one's responsibility to make you happy on your birthday. Whether expectations are met or they are not met, being happy comes from within. So you just have to make a choice that you are going to choose happiness. You're going to choose gratitude, whether things go as planned or not. Y'all, this is definitely not an easy feat. So I would suggest starting before your birthday gets here, making sure that the week leading up to your birthday, the night leading up to your birthday, you're already putting yourself in a place of gratitude. You're already reflecting on the good things, the things you do have, being reminded of how far you've made it. These are actually my wedding earrings, and I wear these like every chance I get because they're so cute. And I spent a lot of money on them. Wedding earrings are so expensive. So I'm just gonna throw this on, I think. Oh yeah, this is cute. Okay, next we're gonna focus on what we have to be grateful for over what we don't have. So for example, friends may not be there, situations may not look how you want it to, but you're given another year and you have the opportunity to celebrate the day how you choose. And this is where things become beautiful. Your birthday is a day for you to celebrate your life, how far you've come, where God has brought you to. So do things that give you joy. Do things that you want to do. Don't feel obligated to do anything you don't want to do on your birthday, whether that's being around your favorite people, going on a walk, taking an international trip, going on a road trip, or doing a whole self day and just being by yourself in peace, because sometimes those are the best. Whatever you want to do that's going to make you feel celebrated and loved is priority on your birthday. It doesn't have to be extravagant, but it needs to be special to you. So I'm challenging you to have an amazing birthday this year. Even if it doesn't look how exactly you want it to look, I'm challenging you to choose gratitude. Love y'all.
There, did you say happy birthday? Oh, you about to sing?
No, we got other types of happy birthday.
Hey, there's a pole, go this way.
I learned the other song. Happy birthday.